Hey, this is Dan DeCapua, and if you're lucky enough to get multiple offers for your home, please do not make these critical 5 mistakes, whether you're an agent or a seller. Number 1, setting your deadline too far out. If you list your home on a Monday, which you shouldn't by the way, or a Tuesday, see my other videos, and you set the deadline for 10 days away, guess what's gonna happen? Buyers are going to lose interest. You need to set your deadline when you start to receive offers and a lot of interest in your property. If you wait too long, here's what's gonna happen. A buyer's gonna come in and they're gonna pressure you and say, I'm gonna give you $5,000 more than your asking price if you take this offer in the next 5 minutes. And you don't want to do that because you don't know what other buyers are offering. So my strategy is always list at the end of the week, set that deadline for Monday or Tuesday morning, give yourself some time to think about it, but don't set that deadline so far away that buyers lose interest, another home comes on the market, or they just figure they're dealing with a jerk. The number 2 mistake that listing agents and their sellers make is that they fail to realize they can still negotiate. Once you get those offers in hand, those aren't set in stone. You don't have to sign them as written. You can actually have those offers compete against each other. If somebody has better financing or better terms, you can actually have either one match it, and you don't have to accept any offer as written. You can just continue to go on the market. Of course, if it's a great offer above asking price and has everything you ever dreamed of, why wouldn't you take that offer? The number 3 mistake that I see sellers make is that they follow their heart a little too much. They get that lovely letter from the buyer, they see their family, it really reach out to them. But honestly, this is also a business decision as much as an emotional decision. If you go with that offer because you fell in love with a family and that they find something in the inspection or something falls through, they're gonna be heartbroken, you're going to be heartbroken. It's okay to ask your agent to hold all those letters to themselves and say, hey, I don't want to see this. I want to be able to make a business decision with my home without getting emotionally attached to a buyer. Number 4, they go with the highest price. You just choose an offer based on price. There's so much more than that. You have to look at the financing, the terms. Does somebody have a ridiculous inspection period? Make sure you read every part of the offer and don't just sign on the dotted line because it's the best price. There's a lot of mortgage lenders out there that are offering pre-approvals with very shaky credit. And the last thing you want to do in a multiple offer situation, what's the worst thing that could happen, is that your home goes back on the market. Now you've lost all of that momentum, and what every buyer is going to ask is, why did it go back on the market? Why did it go back on the market? Hey, if you come off the market at the wrong time too, you may have missed your entire window. So don't just choose an offer based on price. And that leads me into the number 5 mistake. Agents make this mistake more than sellers because agents, it is your job to do the research on the mortgage lender. Make sure it's not some fly-by-night online lender. Get as much information as you possibly can from the mortgage lender to make sure that that buyer is qualified for the price and they are going to close. Hey, if you've ever had anything terrible happen to you or something really good in multiple offers, drop a note in the comments. Always feel free to ask me any questions. I hope you enjoy these videos. Good luck on selling your Michigan home.